I haven't felt this disconnected from a place in a long time. I came to China thinking I knew what I'd find, but nothing prepared me for what I actually experienced here. Nothing feels the way I was told it would. I visited 27 countries in just a few years. That's 61 airports, 600 hours in planes, 24 days in the sky. I thought I became good at being a stranger, that I could slip in and out of places like wind through buildings. But here, the wind stopped. China stopped me. The first thing I noticed was how people look at me. They stare. It's horrible. Every time I step outside, I'm noticed. I just want to get food, but kids are pointing at me. Adults stopping their cars to watch, probably judging me because I'm black, because I'm not from here, because I don't fit. I know they're probably not used to seeing foreigners. Still, I've never felt this much social anxiety in 24 hours. Funny thing is, I thought I didn't care about people looking at me. I was lying to myself. I care. I actually care. And here, they made me remember why. I think I care because I want to be accepted. I want to fit in. I don't want to be alone, rejected. When I was a kid, I always felt different, fascinated by things other kids ignored. Growing up, I learned not to say too much, to shrink, so others will feel comfortable. If I didn't, I just got pushed away. And being myself mattered less than having friends. China triggered that scar. That feeling of standing out too much, of being seen when all you want is to disappear. After only 2 days, I wanted to leave. But while checking for flights, I realized that's what I always do. I always run when things become uncomfortable. Here, being invisible was not an option. No matter what I did, I was seen. My only choice was either I let that control me, or I decide what it means. So, I made a deal with myself. Stay few more days. Don't run from discomfort for once. If they look at you, fine. Smile at them. Stop being so defensive. Is this really how you want to live your life? Being mad at strangers just because they look at you? Being mad at kids? They don't know you, but you know yourself. And being kind is not just a concept, Alex. It's something you practice even when you don't feel like it. So just smile. Say hello. You don't control how people react, but you control how you behave. I've learned over time that kindness isn't a weakness. It's a superpower. And when you use it, people open themselves. I couldn't let a look decide my day. If I couldn't even go out to get food in peace, then something was wrong. And it wasn't them. I realized as soon as I open myself, as soon as I smile or say hi, people smile back. Like they're happy I spoke to them. They ask where I'm from, how they can help, even though they don't know me. I discovered that the look was mostly curiosity, no harm at all. Kids come say hi, fascinated, adults too. I was making up stories in my mind because I was scared of being in an unfamiliar place. It's a different culture, and I was the one judging them. I stepped into their routine, expecting them to act a certain way. I realized how fast I became the thing I'm fighting against. How Western my mind was, judging them on how a society must work, on how people must behave. And it made me rethink why I travel, if not to change my vision of the world. I think I got too comfortable going back to the same countries. But here, as soon as I felt different, I was forced to get out of my comfort zone, forced to question my identity. What does it mean for me to be here? Well, funny thing is, as soon as I asked that question, I started to like China. It is beautiful. And I haven't even scratched the surface. There's a softness, a childlike curiosity that feels deeply human. While I was being judgmental, they never stopped being kind. Here in China, I didn't just discover another society. I learned that the world is more complex than what I was told. My belief system is not universal. It's been built, learned. It's not good or bad, it's just important to be aware of it. At the end of the day, people are just people, everywhere you go. We share the same base feeling. We just live such different experiences. And with distance, we think we're different. But we're not. Kindness helped me see through my fear, my belief system. Because to live is not to be at the center expecting people to act for you. It is to make the first move, to be the one who say hi. And when you do that, people open themselves. I think we can make this world a better place the day we start to notice each other, to understand we're similar in so many ways. Even divided by distance and language, we have the power not to stay in our corners by putting our neighbor in boxes so we don't have to make the effort to communicate, to understand. It's crazy how my perspective shifted in just a few days, revealing so much about me. I thought I was visiting China, but China visited me. Here I witnessed my own mind trying to hold into a belief system that doesn't work here. Watching it crumble, watching my brain rewire itself in real time made me so proud that I didn't run. Proud that I let myself be uncomfortable long enough to see what was on the other side of that fear. Because on the other side was not acceptance from them. It was acceptance from me. The stare didn't stop. I just stopped needing them to. I realized I've been carrying this weight everywhere. This need to fit, not to stand out, to be invisible enough to be safe. And China didn't let me hide. No, it forced me to be seen. And maybe that's the point. Maybe I'm not here to blend in. Maybe I'm here to remember that being different was never the problem. The problem is when I make myself smaller because I'm scared of being me. I still don't know what it means to be me here. But I'm starting to think that's okay. That maybe the point of traveling is not to find answers, it's to find better questions. And China gave me the biggest one. What if this thing I've been running from my whole life was actually me? Maybe the secret ingredient is just being myself? I don't have the answer for that yet. But for the first time in a long time, I'm okay being myself a little more.
Hello, 你好。非常好，谢谢你。
非常好
谢
，OK。
谢谢你。
今年1月1号7点钟时候的不想吃。耶。
Hello，谢谢，
不是，拜拜。
拜拜，
谢谢你哈。
谢谢。谢谢。你好。谢谢。Hello，Hello。